So third and final principle is to go big or go home. And I'm sure you've heard the concept of go big or go home. And if you want to expand your possibilities, you're always going to be in a situation where you got to go big or go home. So I was now at Stanford, and I remember there was this fashion show that they were doing at school. It was like a fundraiser fashion show for, I don't know, student activities or something like that. And so I was like, and they were looking for people to participate and all that kind of stuff. And I wasn't a weirdo in school, but I was kind of socially insecure. Like I wasn't the coolest kid on the block. And so I was like, well, and because I had come in as a transfer student, I didn't know a ton of people. So, you had to build relationships and stuff like that. And so I was like, well, I'm going to sign up to be one of the people that they auction off, because it was a fashion show. They will auction you off. You go out there, people would bid on you, and then whoever won, like, wins a date with you, or, just something like you can go out or whatever. And so I was like, okay, well, let's do that. That'll be fun. And I was scared to do it, but I thought this would be a great way to get out of my comfort zone, to kind of, just get out there. And so the night of the fashion show happens. I have this really pretty dress on. I'm kind of excited or whatever. So the guy who goes in before me, I remember his name was Sonny. Sonny was hot. Sonny was good. So Sonny comes out, and I mean, he's shirtless. He done greased himself all up, and he's got muscles and stuff. And he comes out doing his thing. The girls are just like, they're making it rain. They're just, anybody got $20, $40, they're going crazy. It's tons of fun. It's a great time. And I'm like, okay, cool. This is awesome. So Sonny does his thing, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm the next person to go out. And I walk out there, I do my thing. And the guy's like, can we get $10? Can we get $20? Blah, blah, blah. And it is crickets. Like, crickets. Just crickets. And it's a stage where you have to walk out into, it's not like this. You got to walk out. So there's people around, and it was just mortifying. It was just mortifying. And I'm sure it was only 45 seconds that felt like 45 minutes. But it was mortifying in part because that was the thing that I was most insecure about. You could, get a bad grade on a test or whatever. You kind of pick up yourself and you dust it off. But sometimes you go through things, and that's your pain point. That's the thing that you are most afraid of. So I'm still standing out there somebody please, pick me. So then there's this boy in the back, this guy in the back, two guys in the back. And one guy nudges the other guy. And so then the other guy raises his hand, and he's like, okay, $5. $5! I was just like, oh, God. And so I am mortified. I am not worth more than $5. It was a pity bid. So the point is, sometimes you go big and you lose big. Sometimes you go big and you lose big, right? But the reality is, that was the first stage that I had ever been on, and I'd never, as an adult. And, and I got my butt handed to me, going out there and doing that. But here's the thing. I now get paid to stand on stages, a nice little chunk of change, and tell my story. And so even though I went big, I may not get the benefit of going big until much later. And so for some of you, sometimes you want to go big, but you want to go big with the guarantee that it's going to work out. And it doesn't always work out the way you want to. And sometimes you lose big, or so it seems. In the moment, that's how it seems, right? Because remember I said that there was a boy who was nudging the other boy to please help her out and put her out of her misery, right? Well, I ended up marrying that boy. I married that boy. And so fast forward a few years, we got married in the Bahamas, and I tell you ladies, that ring was not $5, okay? So, you go big or you go home.